Your YouTube, welcome back to the recap. And yes, this video is finally here. We've been waiting for it since the beginning of the season, damn near. Honestly, it's what I look forward to every year. Yeah, you have the majors going on throughout the months, seeing how teams improve, what teams get better, what teams get worse, the changes, the subs. It's the different things you see and the different things you notice throughout the season that just comes down to champs. And here we are. Man, what a season we had, to be honest. What a season we've had, to be honest, man. From the ups and downs, from the teams that didn't make it, who you got? Boston, Rocker, Ravens, and the Legion. Man, shout out to y'all for real. Y'all the real ones, man. Y'all kept the year crazy, if I'm being honest. Everyone wanted Ravens to come in because of that boy Clay, right? Everyone wanted Ravens to come in and succeed. Everyone wanted Legion to succeed for the same reason with Attach, right? And with like the rumors coming in of like Attach and Clay supposedly being rumored to be in the team last year in Boston, that didn't go through, and then they end up going their separate ways, different sides. Or Rockers, sorry, not Boston. But yeah, other than that, let's jump right into it, right? We got Champs Weekend here. It's finally here, and I'm damn sure excited. Let's get right into it. Oh yeah. Atlanta FaZe. Wait, hold up. Pause. Let me do this in order. Of course, Optic plays at 4:30. God damn it. I'm starting this off in order. Subliners, Surge. We jumping right in. We going right in. Champs predictions starting now. Subliners, Surge. Prediction wise, I'm gonna just look at my notes real quick. Seattle 16 and 12, New York 30 and 16. Your last placement 6, 8, 12, 3 for Seattle, and then you have your 12th, 3rd, 4th, and 1st. By the looks of it, New York has been the team to improve more. Seattle on the other side, excuse me, Seattle on the other side has been that team that has improved as well. You know what I mean? From a team that's been struggling since the beginning of the season, which is Seattle, right? They dropped Alec, they dropped Illy, they dropped. Did they drop someone else? I feel like they did drop someone else, but they drop players. They keep Hook, right, and you bring in Abuza. I think Abuza was actually gonna say you bring in Loki blank in here. You bring in the two new guys, right? I'm gonna just say that because I'm blanking Loki. I'm over here thinking of all these players now. But yeah, because I know Miami did changes too, but that's off topic. That's up next. New York, Seattle, Game 5. No. For the fact that I think New York is a stronger team on that control side, kinda. So like, it's like that. That's the point. If Surge could take the search, then yeah, I can see it go to Game 5. But it comes down to that control, and I think New York crucially have the upper hand with that. Moving on, FaZe Heretics. I know their order is very wrong for Miami, but I mean back to back 12 places, right? And then you finally win your first game on land, Major 3, which by that time you have back to back top twos for FaZe, right? You have the second and the first. Moving on, the next one you get that second. Those seem very wrong, but it don't seem wrong, right? Because FaZe is a team that's always in the final. They're the what am I looking for? They're the hardest working team, damn near, that everyone struggles to beat. Even though they have ups and downs sometimes, like in the middle of the season, but like that's not gonna change the fact that they dropped 500 plus points, I think, in the season. So I'm not complaining if I'm FaZe. I say I have an easy matchup against the Heretics, and same thing. Miami could probably win a hard point by like 50 seconds. No, pause, not 50 seconds, by like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, right? It will be a close game, but do I see them beating FaZe at all? I personally don't, honestly. FaZe New York winners round 2. Great matchup, right? That sets down for your Miami Surge. Winners round 1 loss, right? Oh my god, there's not even like teams down here, right? Because your bottom 4 already out. And then moving on, Toronto Thieves. I say it's the same thing with Surge, right? Surge has Thieves have been the team that have bounced back from the beginning of the year. Yeah, you have. Whoa, those seem very wrong. But a 6th place, 8th place, and back-to-back 12 places, that does not seem right for this Thieves team. Because for the fact that they played good online, in like major 3 and major 4 in the groups, right? They did pretty good, right? I think they lost. They probably won a combined game of like 9, right? 9 of those 10 or 12. They did good, but it's the same thing with New York, right? They have the upper hand. They're stronger in some ways. You have Envoy versus his old team, which in that case he does get revenge against that Thieves team and takes them down in 4. And then one of the moving on to like one of the most important matches in the history of Call of Duty, right? I'm only saying this for the fact that Optic has been struggling. Yes, everyone has been noticing that bottom 12, top 12 finish in the last major, one in 6 in groups, I believe. And yeah, you just have a tough start to the last major, but you're out. Let me stop myself. I'm getting too excited, but like in this case, you're at home. You're playing at home. That's the advantage, low key, right? They're not hosting the tournament, but the venue is in their area, right? So like, you could say some sort of host right there. Even though you could have said the same thing with Thieves and Gorillas last event in Major 4, because it was over there in that area. But moving on, Optic Gorillas, Game 5 possibly, but I say it's the same thing how as it has been with the last matches, all Game 4s, all of them. Just for the fact, it's the searches for Optic though. The searches are the crucial ones. The respawns are the crucial ones, right? You could lose a hard point, but you could win the search, win the control, probably lose another hard point, but win the search. The search is like something you shouldn't be too worried about. But if you're struggling on them, yeah, I'd be tripping. But Loki is mainly get the hard point, focus on that search. Like, it depends on the maps too. So I've said this in every video damn near. It depends. It's COD. It's not online COD no more, right? But it's Call of Duty. Shit happens. The spawn could be over here or over there, and you know it messes your whole rhythm up. But that's that. Moving on. Who's going home? Miami Surge, Thieves, Gorillas. I didn't have notes for any of these like setup, but Miami Surge. And if all honesty, I'm thinking Surge take down Miami in 5. Battle of LA. It's been the same thing, right? Yeah, Gorillas beat Thieves last tournament, but with the way they've been playing, I still think Thieves will be the team to come out on top on that one, right? Just I honestly don't know, because all these teams have been improving since the beginning. Miami, I'm gonna just bring them up again right now, even though I have them losing. Miami start off 5-0, I think, or 6-1, or 6-0 in the beginning of the season, just to go top 12 and not win one map. I think it's gonna be the same thing. The pressure is gonna get to them, and I see them losing. Moving on. FaZe subliners. Now, here's the fun thing. Last tournament, what happened, right? Subliners take down FaZe, right? That's what we all seen. We all witnessed it. And I still think that happens here. I think it's the upset. Game 5, I think the upset comes in. New York take down FaZe, dropped into the losers bracket. We're not done seeing them. That's 100%, but that's what I see happening. I low-key do see the upset happening against FaZe, that subliners can pull it off and bring it through. Moving on, Optic, Ultra, same thing. It's the upsets. I think these two have been going back and forth almost in the league. I think Optic has the upper hand against them, but I almost said the same. I said the same thing, right? You know, the underdog is coming through, and in this case, no, I don't even consider them underdogs. They've been struggling, right? We could all agree on that. But I see them coming back, right? They just end up beating Gorillas. That's the little momentum you need. I see them taking down Toronto. In 4, I'm gonna say this: Search goes their way, and so does that hard point. They lose control, but that hard point comes back, right? That hard point comes back, and they just end up taking that. Probably in 5. I take it back. They go game 5. They win that. And then moving on. Damn, this is like an actual. These are actual good matches right here. Toronto, Surge. Hey, yo, hold up. Yo, this tournament's about to be crazy. Back to it. Toronto, Surge. You have your matches right here. Did they just play? No, Surge. Am I tripping over here? Who plays Soltra? Seattle play. Okay, I'm tripping. I'm big time tripping. Ultra Surge. I'm saying this is a sweep. Not, I'm not doubting Surge at all. I'm not doubting them. But it's Toronto. It's Saturday. They're trying to get out of there. I see them winning it. I see them winning that matchup in the sweep. They want to just quick. I'm out. Right. I'm out. Just send me to the next series. FaZe Thieves. I think it's the same thing. They just want to get ready for the next match. They're prepared. You can clearly see who the matchup is, right? You can clearly see what that match is looking like. And then as you move on, right before this matchup, that's match at 4:30. Moving on, Subliners, Optic, Major 2 champions or Major 3 champions versus your Major 4 champions on online, by the way. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not like trash talking or nothing. But game 5, game 5, bam, 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 bam. Hear me out. I said it earlier with the control with Surge. I think New York is a good control team, so they probably take that. But then the hard points go both ways, right? They can switch out on what I just clicked on first, right? They can switch out on the hard point, who takes hard point, who takes Surge. It flips. It's still going game 5, and for that case, we bring it back. Throwback all the way back to the first match of the season in that terminal matchup. Optic in a round 11 fashion, right? Round 11 fashion, they take down Subliners, head to the grand finals. And as we prepare ourselves for that grand finals match, we reset ourselves back to Saturday. Toronto, FaZe, top 4, Subliners are here. And man, oh man, what a match we have. I think both teams, either way, whoever wins, do they beat New York? I don't know. In my head, this is the way I've seen. This is the way my head put it. Toronto, Optic in the finals. I'm going quick with these two matches. Game 5, game 5. I think it's those moments that happen throughout the whole season that just lead up to this. The trash talk, all those bodies being shot. I think all that leads to this, right? All that leads to the storylines. Toronto, they take down FaZe, even though I don't see that. Right, in my head, I was thinking Toronto, FaZe, and losers final, right, and I still had Optic winning, going to grand finals. I mean, but I think it all adds up. It all leads to this: Toronto take down FaZe in 5, Toronto take down Subliners in 5. Crucial round 11s in probably that FaZe match. If we're being honest, that FaZe match is probably gonna go to down to the wire. Hey, don't quote me on that, but that's gonna be crazy. And as we head on, it is official. Your champs matchup: Toronto, Optic. Envoy comes back to a grand final. He could go back to back. Kenny, wait, no, I'm big tripping. I'm thinking of 2 years ago. You have Envoy, right? Past world champion. Toronto coming back to another grand finals as they came up against New York the last season. But as it has been, before I even say anything, as it has been the last 4 or 5 years of the CDL, a new champion has been crowned each year. And it happens again. Yeah, they win matches this time. They don't lose all of them. Is that they don't lose all of them. I had 4-2. I was thinking it went to 7, but it went to 9. They don't lose all of them this time. But there it is, ladies and gents. Grand finals set and done. Optic they take down Toronto in 9, or what is that, 8 basically. They take them down in 8. I think the hard points are the crucial point. I repeated myself throughout the whole video, right? It just somewhat struggles that happen throughout the season. I think it's just the comeback, the bounce back of the green wall that's there. We've seen it, right? We've seen it throughout the whole season. Your top 4 teams have been there, right? Toronto winning the first major, FaZe winning the second, Optic winning the third, and New York being the fourth, right? Literally, your top 4 teams each won a tournament, which was probably one of the best things to happen this season, right? It's different champions. No one went back to back, but in that case, the only team that's going back to back with tournament wins, not back to back, literally tournament, you know, back to tournament back. You know what I'm saying? That makes more sense. I think the Green Wall do prevail, and they win champs this year in front of the home team, in front of the venue. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out of here. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Champs is gonna be crazy. The venue looks. I don't even know how the venue looks. I'm just straight yapping now, but I'll catch you guys there if I'm being honest. I won't be there, but you know what I mean. I'll be there in chat. Other than that, I'm out of here. Deuces. Peace. Repeat the outro. Adios.